If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Chalkboard Pick'em games where you can go ahead and choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 5,000 times your entry. And using my code JustAnt when you sign up will help you get a free $20 with no first deposit needed. Welcome back, Team of the Year Part 2 is officially here in Madden Mobile 26, and I'll be showing you guys everything you should be doing throughout it, so I'm going to get straight into it, starting off with the players, which we have the Trey McBride from Part 1. Part 2, you can complete him still again, which is pretty nice, so make sure you guys are grinding throughout Team of the Year to go ahead and complete the Mythic. The Marvel is a little bit pay to win unless you have a lot of Madden cash saved up, or if you put money into it, you will get the Marvel. But continuing on, we have the Part 2 players throughout Team of the Year, like Puka Nacua, Devin Lloyd, Will Anderson Jr., James Cook, and Kyle Hamilton, and there's more in the trades, which I'll go over in a little bit, but there's a lot to go over. Plus, it's kind of the same as Part 1. So, the first thing you should do throughout the Olympian Blitz is do your 250 Madden cash refill for 200 event stamina. Very important to do every single day. Also, this, given Part 2 throughout Team of the Year, is only 14 days long, or 13 days and counting, whatever. But yeah, it's not the 17 days like Part 1, because simply they're not going to give you another like 17 plus days to complete the Trey McBride. That's EA being EA, right? So they're going to give you 2 weeks simply, which is still pretty nice in a way. But yeah, you could go ahead and complete the Trey McBride and play throughout it. You also have the Spartan training, which will help you get extra stuff. But back into the Blitz, you're going to go ahead and do some challenges. You have daily challenges, which is nice to get the given Team of the Year Part 2 tokens, and also the tokens for Trey McBride. So everything fits into a theme here. Obviously, there is no certain event to play throughout the Blitz. You can play any event. It gives the same amount of the Team of the Year Part 2 tokens and those points. The points are going to be for your Part 2 pass, which is going to have some new rewards for the free and as well for the plus and premium section of that pass. Now, moving on, obviously, went over the Blitz, went over this. You already know this, okay? It was throughout Part 1. Nothing's new, but this right here is from Part 1, but then again, it's better because there's no stamina required to play the event. You're just going to go ahead and get uncommons and the victory tokens for Trey McBride, and then also tokens for the trades and uncommons. Again, you know, still, uncommons go in for rares, rares go in for epics, epics go in for iconics, and then the mythic, and then obviously your tokens go in for the players, and then the token for Trey McBride, the victory stuff, is going to get you him. So they're just basically giving you a Part 2 to get some new players that have dropped, and as well to still get that Trey McBride, and that's pretty much it. It's the same thing as Part 1, guys. So if you have played throughout Part 1 of Team of the Year, you should be good. You're going to do 95 for 1, and then you're going to do the 7 for 2 rare, and then the random epic, and then you're going to get your iconic, right? You could do the random iconic. You could go ahead and do your given select iconic if you want a certain player. Now, the players they did not put on the news tab are going to be Kyle Pitts, which is a 6'6" tight end, and I think it's going to be worth it to pick him up. But then again, I think you guys should also save up your given tokens for Part 2, just because there is 2 other player drops with 4 players inside, which could be good. So 8 players upcoming throughout Team of the Year still. So obviously some of these are good, but there could be better players rolling around. You do also have Aaron Brewer and Kyle Huschek that were on the news tab. So there's 3 players not shown, which you can see now in the trade. So I don't know who you guys are going to get. Let me know down below what players you want throughout Part 2. Are you saving for other players just in case? I think it's smart to save, to be fair. Also, cosmetics. Look at this. If you guys are wondering how to get these, your Hades Revenge, which is your given challenges, which is not too bad, to be fair, because there's no stamina required, which is nice. So just play throughout it, get a bunch of rewards, resources, and you should be good. Team of the Year Part 2 actually looks pretty good. Here's the thing, though. I wish they gave us a little bit of a difference to do throughout, like, the Blitz and the challenge, right? Because it's the same thing in a way. Also, Trey McBride rolling around. But then again, I feel like, where's the green theme, right? They just gave us a new theme of cars, but gave the same Team of the Year Part 1 look. There was no, like it's just different card theme, but not a different promo theme for Part 2. It's interesting. Well, this screen right here looks cool, but that's the only thing that is green, because the Team of the Year Part 2, when you click on it, is not green. So it's just interesting in a way. I will give this Part 2 a solid, like, 7.5 out of 10. It's, like, nothing too crazy. The players are not that bad in a way. It is the same exact thing as Part 1 for Team of the Year, but with just different players in part 2. So make sure you guys are grinding and do what you can do throughout it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you did, drop a like down below if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.